Let's try this again. It's the third time today it's frozen on loading screen. Anyone else had that problem yet?
Hope you're enjoying all the action here on 2K Sports of our PGA Tour coverage. We resume play at the 14th hole. Let's get into it.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Great touch.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Checking in on the standings now, and they're currently tied for first, alongside Jon Rahm. Opting for the 9-iron.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
Yes, it is awful, awful, yucky, smelly, stinky, and there's a bunch of other words I could use, but it's just flat out nasty. Good luck.
And he needs this to save par. It's on a great line. Never mind. Just go and make the next one you stand over. Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in second place, just one spot behind Jon Rahm. Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one looks like it's going left. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Getting ready to play their third. Just one stroke off the lead. Looked good for a while, but unable to drop, just inches away. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Well played. And here we are with the third shot. Just 2 shots behind. That's disappointing.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Time for the 5th shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. And finishing this round with a tap-in putt. Well, Rich, that was a Jekyll and Hyde performance, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, and which one was good, the Jekyll or the Hyde?
I don't know what's wrong with this. I might have to uninstall and reinstall it again.
Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Northwest Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have my mate Rich Beam beside me. And Rich, as this next player begins their round, what do you think of their chances here today?
Look, this player starts off the final round a couple behind the lead. And let's face it, they need to have some inspiring golf out there today. They need to make birdies early and often if they want to chase down that leader. It sets up for a very exciting final round.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Playing their 4th shot. Did that look good for a long time? Putting now for a bogey. Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. That one's heading down Broadway. And he's down there.
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
This one heading towards the green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
That's the way to bounce back. The way to make up for the bogey at the last. Jon Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard. Here we are at the 3rd. The tee is yours.
He's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Just right on 10 feet, a good one to make.
Looking for another birdie here.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Tee is yours. Here we are at the 4th hole.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Just off the fairway in the first cut.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
Little birdie look in here.
Shame it didn't drop. Now 4 back after that hole. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Will he be able to get out of this one?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Well, if he can make that big putt, he'll save that bunker shot, that's for sure. This one's for birdie. Oh, that's a fantastic attempt, especially from that distance. But it didn't quite drop. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Bit offline, that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods. Sitting at 2 over par. Currently tied for 9th. Time now for the 4th shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th. Going with the hybrid. He's not hit the mark on that approach.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
And he's down there. You got a read.
This one will run uphill.
And down she goes. He finds himself tied for 6th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Sitting at 2 over. Currently tied for 6th. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead. And here we are with their 4th. 4 shots behind our leader. This is their 5th shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. A bit long on that one. This putt is for double bogey. Currently at 4 over for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Teeing off now on the 9th hole. Good looking shot this. Always think about taking one more club when playing to an elevated green. Just needs this one to kick right. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Okay, steady now. And as we step on to the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
I love it. Absolutely love it. This player is near the top 10. They need a few more birdies. A good solid 9 holes should see them inside the top 10 at day's end.
Time for the 2nd shot at the 10th.
This one could be wet.
This shot is about 140 yards out.
Pro tip, when it's breezy, swing easy. You're welcome.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
And coming up well short.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Good look at birdie here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Starting to look really good.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. And let's have one more look at that shot.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. This one looks like it's going left. Time for the second shot at the 12. Feet coming up to the cut.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Yeah, we'll take that. And as we check in on the leaderboard, it's Jon Rahm on top. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Taking aim from around 190 yards here.
This green sits well above them. An extra club is required.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. It looked a little wayward. This would be a great up and down. And a par putt awaits him. That was a gallant attempt. Okay, so that finishes that hole. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the first cut.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. Nicely holed. And for par. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Nicely done.
This putt was to move inside the all-important top 10. That looked good for a long time, didn't it? And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Always exciting when you stand up on the tee on a short par 4.
Short par 4, Luke, looking to gain some strokes in the field.
Oh dear, that one's heading to the water. Getting ready to play their third. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Playing their fourth shot. Well, that's a handy shot. To a 9-foot chance here. Oh, so close. Never up, never in, as they say, Rich.
Scott Hoke, as in choke.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Got a trophy.
Hopefully better than the last. Trying to shake off what happened on the previous hole.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This one heading to the bunker.
Not the result they were after there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And here we are with the third shot. Putting for bogey. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Sitting at 9 over par. And now striding to the final tee of this round. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, What does that lie look like?
He's gonna need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sandwich is good enough to get this out.
Well, that was a good strike. It was pretty well played out of the fairway bunker. Playing from 110 yards out.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
This putt for a final score of 75. That's all she wrote, folks. His work is done here.
That was terrible, guys.
Well, there you have it,
I know
Henny.
what the fuck's
This
wrong with my
player
game.
was unable to take
So
them
much
down
screen
before,
tear.
but now they've finally done it. They've won this rivalry.
Indeed they have, Luke. If at first you don't succeed, try again. They took that saying to heart and they came out on top.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elving, Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Who delivers when it matters most? That's the joy of any rivalry. And this is a good one to win. An opportunity for a birdie here. Looking really good, this one. And that's for birdie. Well holed.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
What a shot.
Good shot there, Boomer. Looks good off the blade. Oh, how about that one?
I like it. 2 in a row.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left. Just avoid those bunkers both right and left. And there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
Club up. I like this play.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. The fourth hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
Sitting at 2 under. Outright first here. And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2. He has this putt to save his par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. The par 3 fifth is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Putting for birdie. The old-fashioned hammer hands. That'll ruin any putter's stats. That gets the job done. And that makes him tied for first. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Rich, players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. The second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry. That shot will add some fuel to the fire.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, so close. Leading by a shot after that hole. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in 2nd place. The second 9 starts with a great par 4, this 10th hole, and really features a big tree off the tee.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
This would be a great up and down. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Stop me if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. With a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Rich, the 12th, the par 4, measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they are really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's currently tied for the lead. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Such soft hands.
And now at 3 under overall. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich. But there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
Gonna try and save the par here.
I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Tee shot is looking good here. There's nothing better than a downhill shot to a green in golf. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Oh, that's frustrating. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods. Splash. Getting ready to play their third. Currently tied for the lead. Time now for the fourth shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. That hole's done. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. All right, Rich, a great par 3 this one, 16, all over the pond.
The difficulty with this tee shot, Luke, is the green is a lot smaller than what it looks. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. That's disappointing. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. 17, Rich, an elevated tee shot. It's a fun one, but it's less than driver.
Players obviously want to avoid the water on the right. However, you don't want to bail too far left and find that fairway bunker, because your next shot is all over water. Players must stand on this tee committed to the shot at hand. You find the fairway. The second shot is intimidating because it's all over water. The green pitches from back to front towards the water, so be mindful of your spin.
Found the green side rough. How close was that to going down? This putt is about 8 feet. And there it is. And as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. And the final hole at TPC River Highlands. If you've got a low score on the board, you really want to capitalise with a great tee shot here.
Tee shot should be favored down the right-hand side. The first fairway bunker over on the right is really no bother for all the players. The one on the left can collect a few errant tee shots. Second shot back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that's just begging for you to go flag hunting.
This putt to move into a share of second place. Just didn't drop. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for third. Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Travelers Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. It's been great to have your company here. And Rich, we're into the final round now. What's our next player dealing with as they get it underway?
Final round, they're in the top 5, but let's face it, their golf hasn't been stellar this week. It's been good, but not stellar. That's what the leaders in front of them are doing, stellar golf. So this player really needs to make something happen going to this final round if they have any hope to win.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top.
Short par 4s to me are one of the best holes in the game. Do you get after it or lay back?
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Time for the second shot here on the second hole.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And he needs this to save par. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. That should find the fairway. This shot from 120 yards.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. He's currently tied for second. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Opting for the 5-iron. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. A bit wild on approach there.
Greens and regulation have not been in order today. They need to improve on this.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Yeah, nicely holed. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 5th. Well, on the tee now, coming off for par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie at the 5th. Oh, well played. And that will take him to 1 under. He's currently just in second place. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Well, that's a bit disappointing. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 2 under.
Isn't that fucking albatross man?
You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and over. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. That's tiny. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
A tad wayward, but still on the surface.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Oh, what a great stroke.
Bang, what a
How
fucking
good was
putt that
that?
was.
From downtown and gets it to drop.
And that will take him to 3 under. Why not take another look at that effort?
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Close, home.
He's currently in a share of top spot.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the hybrid. A little off the mark on that approach shot. This would be a great up and down.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is outside range for him, 26 feet. This putt to try and save their par.
That's disappointing. Just accept the bogey and move on. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. And he's safely on the green with that shot. High pressure moment here. This for a share of the lead.
That's a lovely speed on that putt. So close to the hole. And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place, just behind Tiger Woods.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace.
Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, they'll move to 3 under par. He finds himself in a share of the lead. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Choosing the 9-iron here. This one could take a little bounce to the left. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Currently at 3 under for the event.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 12th.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Pretty good shot there.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Or if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
What a putt.
Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
And with that, they'll move to 4 under par. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
Second shot here on the 13th hole. Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
This one's left of the green.
Right into the water on that one. And here we are with their 4th.
He leads the field by a stroke.
.15 feet to the cup. goes for the par. Currently
Unlucky
at
second shot.
-4 overall. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Nicely done. Second shot here on the 14th. Nicely done. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, just missed. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is what they have left for a par.
And now we have this player currently sharing top spot on the leaderboard with the legendary Tiger Woods.
This hole here is a par 4.
Do you attack it and try and increase your lead, or do you lay back and play safe? I like to attack it. What do they like to do?
Second shot here on the 15th.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Yep, tracking well.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Going with the 7. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Oh, that would have been nice to make. Currently 5 under for the event. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Playing from around 110 yards out.
He shares the lead.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
And he's down there. You got to read.
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Currently at -5 now for the event. All right, Rich, you know the scenario. Tied for first place as we begin the final hole.
Smell that, Luke? That smells like a playoff.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Playing from around 150 yards here. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
A bit short with that effort.
This putt for par here.
Get excited. This could go in.
Looks like this event.
Well, I didn't see it coming, Rich, but this one's going to a playoff.
Well, Rich, it's time to find out who will win this in a sudden death playoff.
Oh, everybody loves a playoff, Luke. I'm excited about this.
This will be intense, Rich. So much pressure, and these players won't be stopping until one of them wins the hole. Buckle up.
Oh, such an exciting day, Luke. Let's get into it. That's really not what they were looking for.
A big moment here. Really got to be aggressive if they want to have a chance in this one.
With their opponent in there close, Luke, absolutely take dead aim.
Opting for the 9-iron. It's heading to the rough for mine.
Chip in here, and he'll steal the title. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Judging it beautifully.
It's on a good... And that'll force this playoff to another hole. Let's move on to the next hole of this playoff, shall we?
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards. He really got that one out there. Fantastic drive.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
And this putt for the tournament. And this is the player who tamed TPC River Highlands this week, your Travellers Championship winner.
And they'll be traveling down the road with a lot of cash in the bank, won't they? Look, what a win.
Well, there's a moment you love to see.
Well done, son. Well done.
Closing it out on the second hole for this player. Congratulations.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage of this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm happy to be out here covering our feature group's play this week. We're in for a very entertaining time as there seems to be a rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, the only thing that really goes against Xander Schauffele is he doesn't win as often as he should. But every attribute in his game is just exceptional. We're talking about one of the best players out on tour.
And that makes him tied for first. Here we are at the second tee.
Par 5, players will be looking for the opportunities to make 4 here, but if they're out of position, 6s come on you quickly.
Oh, absolutely flushed.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in 2.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Par 3, 183 yards back up the hill. A blind tee shot, but a simple tee shot all in all.
Oh, that was left all the way off the club. This would be a great up and down. This one's from downtown.
Trying to save par here.
Oh, this looks pure. And that's for a bogey. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards, sweeping dogleg left to right, big tree in the middle, missed that, and you've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
And he's down there.
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honor on the hole.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
TPC Deer Run, Rich, is full of forced carries, and the 5th is no different.
I love the second shot. Should you find the fairway, you have a very simple shot down the hill where you can see the entirety of the green. You will go flag hunting with your second at the 5th.
This one's heading left, I think. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Currently in the lead by a shot.
That's a touch of class.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
This player is putting for fun.
Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, and make your birdie.
Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie. This is, oh yeah.
Okay, that hole's behind you now. This hole is a par 3. Is it one you should attack or play the smart shot?
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Let's go.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot.
Six feet remaining to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole.
Putting for a bogey.
Nice line.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
It's fucking
Managing to
screen
maintain
tearing.
their position on the leaderboard. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Par 4, every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Well, this should find the short grass. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
It's just about 3 feet away. Currently 1 under for the event. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Thank you very much for the follow. It means a lot to me.
485 yards,
Legend.
the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
If you're just joining me
About
now,
200 yards out.
He's currently tied for the lead.
Going with the 4-iron here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. This one's tracking. Okay, steady now. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back nine, the 10th.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green. You collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Come on, you're better than that. This shot from the first cut of rough. That's a good-looking shot there. And here we are with the third shot.
He shares top spot.
Better be careful out there. It's danger. It's heading left, isn't it? Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Yeah,
Good job. Nice par.
currently 1 under for the round. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say. Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 2 under. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
That'll sting a bit. This one's looking good. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Screen tearing
That
is fucked.
fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard. But look out, John Rahmer's right behind them.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out. Over 300 yards from the tee as well. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Trying to get 3 under par with this putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and he could be rewarded with an eagle, too.
And this shot from the bunker.
Okay, so that's step 1. But now got to hold a mid-range putt.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt. As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with John Rahm.
The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
He's currently tied for the lead.
Oh, Rich,
That's the special stuff.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Now leading by one shot. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3. Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
This is from miles away.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And as we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied for the lead with Jon Rahm. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. A few shots under par at the moment. They currently share the lead in this one. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is their look at birdie.
Gee, that's good play. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 4 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. If you want to win a TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
A birdie putt awaits. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to off that slope.
So there you have it. In the house, in top spot after the opening round. Everyone likes to get off to a fast start, and they certainly have.
Lots of good playing out there.
In association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the John Deere Classic is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam. And Rich, this next golfer, as they begin their round, what do you think of their chances?
Well, they start off with a very small lead, and so they're going to be cognizant of that. There's not a lot of room for error, but in saying that, they do have the lead, so they can't afford to make a mistake somewhere along the line. if it should happen to come up. But in saying that, they just don't want to make any mistakes. It's going to be a difficult day all around.
Well, it's all set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this.
Well played, mate. Second shot on the second. And here we are with the third shot. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Tweet, tweet. This is for 2 birdies.
Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Teeing off here at the third hole.
Par 3, just 183 yards back up the hill. Semi-blind tee shot.
Opting for the 4-iron here.
Now, quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
That wasn't your best effort, was it?
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
That's well held. He's currently sitting in first place. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 448 yards. Sweeping dogleg left to right. Big tree in the middle. Missed that. And we've got a simple second shot into a sliver of a green.
From around 140 yards here.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Opting for the 9-iron.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Par 4, this fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well struck. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hold.
Unreal display this week with that lawn.
Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
Sitting at -7, currently in the lead.
And tidy looking shot, that one.
This one's for birdie. This is a good chance. That was a gallant attempt. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Par 3 down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. That's tracking.
Nice comeback. That shows a lot of character. Be proud of that one.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 4. Every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Heading towards the rough, this one. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Ooh, that almost went down. Let's see if he can make this. Get the par on the card.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm a close second.
We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Going with the hybrid.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
This is on a great line.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Sitting at 7 under, currently in top spot. Not bad. And here we are with the third shot.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
The short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Lining up from around 160 yards. We need this one to bounce right. Left yourself an opportunity.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
That's disappointing. Just 3 feet to the cup. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This would be a great par putt if you can make this.
That will work.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Good putt, that. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
If you feel brave, you can certainly take driver out, but I suspect a lot of players will lay back with an iron, giving himself a short yet simple second shot. A birdie here is a must if you want to win.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
He's on a good line. No, that's too bad. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
That's impressive. Way to dig your way out of a hole.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards. Launched that one into space. Wow. He seems to have all the wind in his sails and maximum confidence out today against Xander Schauffele. I think Xander didn't really know what he was getting himself in for after that shot.
That fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard. But look out, John Rahmer's right behind them.
And Luke, this rivalry we've been talking about is really looking like it will be down to the wire. Can't wait to see who comes out on top at the end of the event.
What's in front of them, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
And tapping in for par on this one.
Here we are at the 17th tee.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
And here we are with the third shot. Coming up to the cup. And down it goes. He sits in first position. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Probably around 170 yards here. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That was wonderfully done. This putt was for a score of 65. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that's a mighty effort. King of the birdies this week, Rich. Have a look at our champion here in the Quad Cities. The John Deere Classic title is theirs.
And making birdies when they absolutely needed to the most. Clutch performance, clutch win by this player.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Alright, let's get it, guys.
K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yeah, he's going to have some bullets coming his way throughout this entire matchup. Let's see if he can dodge them. Big pass over coming up for this fella. Good putters will make these right on 5 feet. Sitting at 1 over for the day. And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Playing their 4th shot. Let's try and make this one. Only drop the 1 shot. The putt goes in, and that's back-to-back bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
As we head to the 3rd hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go in a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
Always like it when they take the big dog and let it rip from the middle of the fairway. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. That's frustrating. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Currently at 2 over par. And as we take a look at the 4th hole, the shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark. Players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
They've decided to club up.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
A spot amongst the leaders here awaits if they can make this. Move inside the top 20. And the rivalry seems to be inspiring this player to make some great putts. That will bring them closer together on the leaderboard.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 5th hole, Rich, a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
Nearly finding the dance floor there, Luke, off the tee. Great stuff.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This putt to tie Justin Thomas.
Well, that'll play, and it'll move into the top 10. And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Ooh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Great touch.
And that's a master stroke. It not only improves their position in the field, they're now ahead of their rival.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Interesting choice of the driver here. Don't know where that one came from. Left field, I imagine. And here we are with the third shot.
He's 2 shots back.
Even for the day. Currently tied for 5th place. How close was that to going down? We'll make this one. It's for par. Well hold. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Well, most players aren't able to carry those fairway bunkers basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less to find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Yeah, this is sitting up nicely. It's not going to cause any troubles. Wow, did this come out beautifully.
And this putt to move them into a tie for 2nd. Oh, get in.
Fuck
All right,
off.
you'll make it the next time. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, well played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
As we begin the second 9, Rich, the back 9 starts with a par 5.
And a par 5 that players should be looking to take advantage of. Just tee it up and hit it as hard as you can. Fairway is wide open. Does camber from right to left, so don't get too frisky down that left-hand side.
Atta boy, good shot. Around 110 yards to go.
Currently a shot off the lead.
They've chosen to club down here.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
That's inside the range, and with it, he moves to 1 under par. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into this green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
Well, it's found the surface, but that's about as much as you can say about it.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
That will drive you bats.
The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
This would be a great up and down. Just a wonderfully played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And Brooke Henderson currently in the lead here.
Another beautiful hole, Rich. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to hit it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, well done. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Yeah, that's well judged. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
And it's more great play from Brooke Henderson. She's on top of this leaderboard.
Let's begin the 14th. Setting up miles from the hole.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
Fair effort.
And that for par.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
And tee shot looks pretty good.
This shot from about 190 yards out. 2 strokes off the lead. They get a little ground draw here. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Ouch, that hurts.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Just a few holes remaining in the round. The 16th hole, one of the last true birdie chances, Rich.
It is. Tee it high and let it fly there, Luke. Don't go down the left-hand side and find any of those bunkers. Hit it down the right-hand side, and you got to believe you're going to make, at worst, a birdie 4.
Playing from around 230 yards.
Just 2 shots behind.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a couple back from our leader. Didn't that look good for a long time?
And he's down there. You got to read.
He's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. This one's for bogey. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Going with the 6-iron here.
That's not the shot they're after.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
And as we make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this 18th at the Renaissance Club?
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
From around 180 yards out.
He's 2 shots back.
Going with the 7. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And that signs off on today's round. And as this round winds down, he finishes in 4th place. SBK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Luke Elvey here with Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
In the top 10, but let's face it, I think they're a little bit too far behind the leaders. However, a stumble from the leaders and a good final push from this player, gotta say, it's possible.
Looking forward to this, Rich. Let's get into the action. Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
Going with the 4-iron here. Getting ready to play their third. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Judging it beautifully.
Solid par putt that. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. This hole is a par 5. Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the third. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the third shot. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be fun here.
Ooh, just missed that one. Okay, let's head to the next. Time to see what this par 4 has in store. Well, this should affect the ball flight. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This is down breeze, so it's going to be tough to stop it on this green. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Oh, what a lovely shot. We'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
Just didn't fall. Par putt coming up here. And the current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
This putt was about 15 feet to the hole. This one's dialed in. Bit too heavy-handed there. And in it goes for the par. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. This hole is a par 3.
Ooh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
Second shot here on the 6th. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Nice little putt to hole, that one.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Yeah, that one will play.
They've had a chat with the caddy, and they're going for it. This one's on.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Lovely effort, that. This putt is for a share of second. Oh, so close.
Just a short putt. Closes the work out on that hole.
And that will take him to 1 under.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Look, Coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
And he needs this to save par.
On a nice line.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the hybrid. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
You know, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Ooh, that's a tasty-looking chip. Top shot.
Such soft hands.
All right, Rich, we've made the turn now into the final 9. What are your thoughts so far?
Just one back right now, Luke, with 9 to go. I gotta say, can they overtake the leader? Let's find out.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
Playing within their comfort zone there. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
What an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. Next up is this 2-shot hole. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And he's down there.
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out. Wow, that drive, incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Now that's heading further left than they wanted, I think.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Just hammered that through the line. Oh, just missed. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
Putting for a par now.
Ooh, right by the hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
And that goes down for a bogey.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
A chance to go under par here if you can just keep the bogeys off the card. That's a bit out of shape. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
Now this wind really starting to get up. That was well managed.
This one's tracking.
Ah, the birdie just slides by.
So no movement there. The player remains at even par.
And an opportunity awaits as they step onto this tee of the par 3.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
Time for the second shot at the 14. Very crafty, that shot.
Great touch.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here. Club up. I like this play.
Oh, well played.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
It's got a chance. And the putt drops. Now even par heading down the stretch. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
As we head now to the par 5 next.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Oh, in the fairway bunker. These are always the tough shots. Fairway bunker shots aren't the easiest, but you made that look pretty straightforward. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one might need to get down a little. And a chance to move into a tie for second here.
Yes, Luke, and only 2 holes to go in this event.
And this one is for his par. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
This is an amphitheater-style green. All sides kind of work back towards the green. There is a little front left section, though. When they put the flagstick over there, you have a really good opportunity to hit it in there close.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. "12 feet to the cup coming up."
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. A long par 4 this hole. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line.
That dog will hunt.
Second shot here on the 18th hole. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Straight out of the top drawer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Round now in the books. Good luck next time. And Henny, no win for this player, but they set a goal and accomplished it by performing better than their rival. They've got to be pleased with taking down Justin Thomas.
Oh, that's right, Luke. This player challenged JT and beat him. That takes a lot of confidence, but also a lot of skill to pull off. Congratulations to them.
Hey, Wildcat, how are you? How's things? Hope you're having a good day.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first-round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round. And I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Anytime you take on a player like Brooke Henderson, you want to bring your best here, Rich. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. Good look at birdie here. Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. Making it cost them.
Nice little par putt here.
Time to tee off at the second.
I don't know if they meant to do that.
And approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Well done.
Good pass.
On the leaderboard, remaining at even overall.
This wind is
Here we
fucking...
find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this whole location.
Going with the 8-iron here.
This one headed out to the left.
That's not what they were looking for.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
And this putt coming up for his par. And down she goes. He's in a share of 3rd place. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. And this putt to move into 1st place on the leaderboard. That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Unlucky.
Yep, well done.
That first putt was
Just
fucked.
one off the lead after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Wow, that's misjudged. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. That should find the cut stuff.
Stop.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Quality shot, that one. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Wind coming right at him.
Opting for the 9-iron. Just needs this one to kick right. Well played. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
You know, Luke, I've heard this metaphor before. Every once in a while, a blind squirrel finds an acorn. I believe that rings true in this scenario.
Fair effort, that. Good birdie. And with that now, back to level par.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing. Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. That was a gallant attempt. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Well hold. Let's move on. We've arrived at a par 4. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 8th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
This one's looking good.
Oh, that's a ripper. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. This would be a great up and down from this spot. beautifully played chip shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. You like that, didn't you? Playing from around 240 yards. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
What?
Appears to have overcooked this one. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. Right up in the canopy of the trees. That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one. That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Downwind on this shot.
There's this one to kick right. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Leading by a shot after that hole. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Well, I'm playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Needs this one to kick right. Not a bad play, that one.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
What the fuck?
1 weak picks too many, I think. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Moore looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the 13th. Even for the day. Currently in the lead. Playing their 5th shot. Currently leading by 2. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
That's disappointing.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
This hole here is a par 4. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Going with the 5-iron here. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Little birdie looking here.
A bit too much pace on that one.
Downhill, all the way, down grain just a bit. They let it get away from them.
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Sitting at 3 over. Currently tied for 3rd position. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 1 shot back now.
Stop.
Time now for the 4th shot. And just 1 shot off the lead. 8 feet to the cup. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you take on this 16th hole. That's a little wayward.
Wind took that one offline in a hurry.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. 2 strokes off the lead. What's in front of them, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, looked like they hinged in that stroke. This is a triple bogey attempt here. And there it is. Currently at 7 over par.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Boy, they need to really focus in here and shake off what happened back at the last.
2nd shot here on the 17th hole. An interesting choice of the driver here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 shots off the pace. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Now this is important. This for par.
And now +7 for the round. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
Pretty good shot there.
2nd shot here at the 18th. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. That's not the outcome they were after.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Well, you like the look of those hands.
Love watching this player around the greens.
So the opening round in the books, Rich. You're impressed with your efforts here in the booth? Thanks.
I hate this course, it's so fucking hard.
K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're at the World Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beem. And Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What do you think about their chances today?
Right now, Luke, this player is trailing heading into the final round. However, many things can happen. If the leader stumbles, this player's got a great opportunity to bypass, overtake, and win this tournament.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Going with the 7.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Putting for birdie here.
It's got a chance. A well holed, he'll take the birdie. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Well, I like the look of the line here. They should find the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Handy effort, that one.
And he's down there. You got to read.
The perfect leave. Uphill can be firm.
And that should secure the par on this one. He's in a share of 12th place. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
What a drive. Look at that.
And just in the first cut here.
Opting for the 4-iron here.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Thank you.
Putting for birdie. This has eyes for the hole. It was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
And he's safely on the green. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
What an amazing putt from way out.
So if you're just doing this, I'm playing speed golf
After that hole.
on Master.
Time to tee off at the 6th. They don't look to be dressed appropriately. They're heading the
Lucky
beach.
bounce.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. That's in the sand. And here we are with their 4th.
3 shots off the lead. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
This one needs to kick left. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Ooh. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Nicely holed. And for par. Sitting at 5 over for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Ooh, this would be handy if he could bounce right.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Finds himself in a share of 7th. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
A bit short with that effort.
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
Step aside, gents.
This is a par
This man's
3.
marching into the top 5.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Well, that sounded absolutely flushed. This shot here from about 240 yards.
Just 3 strokes back.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the 7. Well, a little off the target with that one.
And coming up well short.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
I gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Now teeing off on the 12th hole. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes.
Playing from 110 yards out. Just one stroke back and right in it.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
This putt to move into a tie for first. Go on, get in the hole. Just didn't drop. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
That's heading for the fairway.
Luke, I gotta say, I love your positive vibes, but unfortunately, that one has ended up in the bunker.
I might need to get a lesson of you. That was well played.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Time for the 5th shot.
And only one off the pace here. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Judging it beautifully.
This hole's a tough 2-shotter. A long par 4. Let's see if they can bounce back after that bogey. Not a bad line, this one.
Playing from around 160 yards. Currently a shot off the lead.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. This is their look at birdie.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Good looking shot, this. Time for the 2nd shot at the 15. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
This for a birdie win.
And that's back-to-back birdies as we head down the stretch.
Oh, now time for the lead. Things are going to get a little tight now.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
The short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. 2nd shot here on the 17th. Sadly, this one will make a splash.
Playing their 4th shot. He leads the field by a stroke.
This putt from around 18 feet.
This really looks good.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
All some real excitement running through the veins as this player tees off their final hole for the event. Tied for the lead.
Luke, there are some anxious moments out there. It would not shock me at all to see this go to a playoff.
Playing from around 190 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
What a quality shot that.
You need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold.
They gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard to go racing past the hole.
If I win.
Drops. And this player is finished for the day.
And as we take a look at our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the magic from the course today.
No place I would rather be, Luke. What a day it was. Saw some wins, saw some losses. Overall, some great golf and a pleasure to be out here alongside you guys.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
What? You got anything outside still? Oh, alright.
Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the
better.
season-long race.
Fresh
for the
spring
FedEx
beanie out
Cup.
the dryer.
We're at the 3M Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so happy that I have been put with these two players because they've been going back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
Well, it's very few occasions where he does get beaten, and if it's anywhere, it's going to be on the green. So let's see if this player rolls their potato better than most. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Oh, that's too bad.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
The leaderboard has them sitting in second place, just behind our leader, Tiger Woods. Henny, what does that lie look like?
He's eyeing this up and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. This is from miles away.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That'll sting a bit. Good putters will make these. Ball on 5 feet.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot, currently in top spot.
Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
This putt coming up is for birdie. It's tracking.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place, just behind Tiger Woods.
All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Shit.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
What's a strange miss there, Luke. They've been hitting the greens all day long.
A par putt on the table.
Oh, what a stroke. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Playing from around 110 yards out. Just a couple back from our leader.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Oh, just missed. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Rich, the par 5 6th. Reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
And that one's headed to the drink.
Time now for the 4th shot. Just 1 shot back now.
Well, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. He has this putt to save his par. Or the old hammer hands putt. And unfortunately dropping back to even with the card.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
That's not the one he wanted.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
Oh, so close.
Putting for a par here.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Out of the par 3, 8th we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
Can share the lead here if you can hold this putt.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Ooh, nice line.
And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard.
Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds, comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
This is a 20-footer.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. And that'll be a bogey for them on this hole. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods.
The back nine at TPC Twin Cities begins with a short par 4, just 375 yards.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
That putt went a bit long there.
Ouch, that hurts. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
He's making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, moving 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. Might be a couple of hits here.
And this next putt, it's for bogey.
There it is.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th ridge, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. And the second shot slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2. Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
Oh, that'll hurt. 3 consecutive bogeys.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next.
Going with the hybrid. Wow, what happened there?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
This putt for par here.
Ooh, right by the hole.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
And you'll be proud of that one. Good way to bounce back from the bogey at the last.
Now 4 back after that hole. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 4 strokes off the lead. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Looking good. That was a gallant attempt. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Around 110 yards to go. 5 shots off the lead. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. And that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Great touch.
And as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. Here we are at the penultimate hole of TPC Twin Cities, Rich, and there's water everywhere on this short par 3.
Water to the left, Luke. Bunkers out to the right. If you're going to find the green, you better be brave.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one could get wet. 3 over par. Tied for 6th position. That won't get a good lie, I'm sure. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Here's their 6th shot. 5 shots off the pace. Needs this to kick a bit left. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. Time for their 7th shot. 5 shots off the lead. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? We're at the great stage of this tournament, Rich. Just a round to play.
Luke, that was a blast. Looking forward to next time.
Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the 3M Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Right now, he has not got the victory secured, but a good final round here could see him into the winner's circle.
Well, there's so much excitement and anticipation in the air. I can't wait to see how it plays out. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
We need this one to bounce right. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Ooh. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Sitting at 6 over for the event. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Just didn't drop. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Oh, just missed. This next putt is for bogey. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Tee shot is looking good here. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And here we are with their 4th. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
That's a good save in the end for a bogey.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that's a handy shot.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
This is a par putt. Good stroke. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Not too sure what they were trying to do with that swing.
Henny's down there.
Setting up here from about 155.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. You've arrived at a par 5. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
7th hole at the Twin Cities. Risk versus reward. Do you feel brave? Driver will get you glory, but an iron will keep you safe off the tee.
All right, he's going with a little extra club. Gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
Okay, that'll work.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
That's frustrating.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot. Currently on top of things right now.
We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds, comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
And a par putt awaits him.
Okay, steady now. This putt is of 9 feet. Ouch, that hurts. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's hope that double bogey doesn't haunt them on this one. That was tough.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left that fairway bunker there. Should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Trying to see what this par 4 has in store.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Nicely done.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer. Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll take that. Let's head to the 12th hole. That's some good golf right there. Interesting choice of the driver here. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Went straight down.
Nicely done.
Well, Rich, you think it'll make this one?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
He finds himself currently tied for 12th. And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honour on the hole. Going with a 3-wood here. That's a common mistake, hitting it out to the left. This would be a great up and down. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
And a nice, tidy save from the greenside bunker. Nice par.
You've arrived at a par 4.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. Playing their 4th shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
A bogey putt awaits.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Time now for the 4th shot.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup. Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Water right, some bunkers left, but as you said, driver not necessary on the short par 4.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Big chance here.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Moments like that deserve another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Sitting at 8 over par for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
That's just inside the range.
Long way away from the hole if they want to make the birdie, though.
A spot in the top 10 on the line here if they can hold this.
Looking really good.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well hold. And what a way to jump into the top 10.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top.
Well, here we are. The 18th hole. Needs to make a move soon. Well played, mate. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Opting for the 3-wood. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Chance to shoot under par here. Make this for 70.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Remember, there's two important parts of a putt. Line and length. Too much length on that one. And here we are with their 4. Oh, so close. That looked good for a long way. Bogey's not your best effort, but well played today.
But Henny, I thought this player was being a little cocky when they took on this rival. But not only did they take them on, they beat them down. This was an old-fashioned smackdown.
Luke, I'm not often wrong about, well, anything. But apparently I was today. I need to go and lick my wounds.
On behalf of Rich...
Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.